I pull it. We come back a right time and pull that one and all. I could see one round there. If they're full, pull them. If they're not, but peas are quite hardy, so if they're not full, don't pull them. If they're full, pull them. If they're not full or they're just flowers, still leave them because they might survive a bit longer yet to get some more. So I was determined to get peas. Yeah, that one's, there's one there, look, see it? We're not done well bad then, have we, to plant some late? You can have a pea. Some there, look. What's up, Pudge? Try if it's chunky. But the flat ones leave and the flowers leave, yeah?
Yeah.
I can see one there. Just a good poke through, see what you can feel.
How many we got?
Yeah, a few.
Can I just have one? No. Do you want to die of germs?
Pea, you don't technically have to wash peas, Duck, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but...
It's just she wants to wash them, bud. So it's up to you if you want to risk it or not.
I'm just going to whisk one.
He's risking it for a biscuit. Autumn's definitely here. Loads of leaves fell off, look.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy with that though, because I wasn't even sure if any would grow. We've had that much rain that I haven't been out here, I'll be honest. It's like, what date is it? It's 20th of October. I ain't been out here. But I'm pleased we got some peas off. I could do with pulling that sunflower up because it's dead, look. But from a distance it looks alive and there's two little flowers on it there. So I might leave it a bit longer. That bramble needs taking out. But like I said, I just haven't been out here. We haven't been out here, have we, Jake? Oh, I think they were raspberries, Duck. But, yeah, I wouldn't eat them, Duck. They're not apples. My little fuchsia bush is still alive, though. It did look touch and go for a while there. So I'm hoping it survives the winter. There's no strawberries. It's going strawberries. Where are you? Look, there was some flowers, so there potentially could have been more. And a couple of white ones, but there won't be any more strawberries now, Duck. Not till next year. They're not strawberries. That's my fuchsia bush. Strawberries. Hopefully we'll get some next year, ducks. Although these have definitely slowed down. We didn't get many at all off this one or this one. See, all that needs trimming back. Needs trimming back, needs trimming. I will do it. I'm just not doing it today. Yeah, so everything's in my little plant off my birthday. That's starting to die, look. But I didn't expect that to last winter. I tell you what my job is. I need to bring my slate in for another year. Just 1 minute, Pink. And I want to clean off that patio. Put on some slabs to protect it from bonfire night. And then start piling my wood up for bonfire night. So that's my job. And next door's got a new dog. And she did warn me. So any holes in the hedge that are still there, I need to block them up. Not just because of the chickens, but because of your man there. If there's a dog next door, I'll be trying to go and get to it because he'll want to hump its leg. So that's all I've got to do, really. It's just tidy up and shut it down, isn't it? For one more year. Well, I hope it won't, but we'll see.
Some for you.
I didn't get one, it doesn't matter. There might be some more. Yeah.
I think that's bullying. I think that's maybe.
It's that or she's molting. Like getting rid of her summer feathers to get her winter feathers in. But it's funny how it only happens to her.
I got on back a bit. Not a lot. You done, Mum? No.
Nearly.
I'm a little bit.
I just need to pull these slates and things out.
For your fire.
Got on bonfire night, yeah.
Bonfire night is in like 3 weeks. What day is bonfire night? Day?
November, it's always November.
What is the 10th? What is
This is the 10th. Daddy's is the
6th?
11th. But you know, Daddy was born at midnight.
I think you just killed some slugs.
Did I?
Yes.
I did. Oh. What's up?
Me. Bye.
What's up? I was a bit nearer to you, but me first thing in the morning, with a towel on my head, with this bloody rash thing where it is in my nose, close up was not attractive. So I moved you back a bit. You think I'd learn my camera angles and shit to make myself look better? That's why I need tech man. My oldest son is my tech man for my belly dance business. Oh. Because he knows his stuff. Like the other day I was like, can you see me double chins? He was like, no, I've positioned the camera. I was like, thank you very much. I'll dry my hair in a minute and pick that towel up, by the way. So, October 2025 gardening collab. Can't believe another year's gone. Me and Maria from Richardsons Simple Living, and I'll link her channel below, along with all the other channels involved. We've been doing this for donkey's years now. When we first started doing it, I think I was still on my allotment, and Jerry weren't even here yet, and it's his birthday tomorrow. What was I going to say? So, like I said in the last one, I'm really sorry I've been rubbish at keeping up with other people's updates this year. It's been a hell of a year, and I'm hoping Maria want to do it with me again next year, and I will be much better behaved next year, and I'll keep up with everybody else's updates, and I'll just be generally better. My nose isn't this big, by the way. It's this rash making it look big. What was I saying? Oh, so I can't believe that we're at the end of it already. And at the beginning, and so much has happened, because at the beginning of it in March this year, well, we'll go back. At the end of it last year, we was in the middle of this court case business, and I was convinced I wanted to move. And I wanted to move so badly that our old flat, the first place me and my husband ever lived, that had no outdoor space whatsoever, that came up on rent. It was twice the price as it was when we had it 15 years ago, but that come up on rent, and I was, if he'd have said yes, I'd have gone to a 2-bedroom flat with no garden, just to get away from here and to go back to where we're from. I'd have gone, but he said no, probably quite rightly, thinking about it. But I was convinced we were moving. I was convinced we were going, and I remember getting a bit tearful on the voiceover for the video, because I knew that I'd missed my garden, and I didn't realise how much my garden meant to me. And then at the beginning of this year, I was like, right, I can't plant much because we could be moving at any moment, and I can't do much long term because we could be moving at any moment. And I wasn't enjoying the garden at the beginning of this year, because if you remember, Drunken Old Tart next door had rats, and they were coming over onto our garden, and you couldn't talk to her. But luckily that situation's been dealt with, and there's not been no rats for months and months and months. Hopefully that's the end of it, touch wood. So anyway, it's gone from, I mean, we are still down to move. We've had our banding raised to B+ on the councillor's thing, but we haven't got anywhere, and I'm not expecting to get anywhere, because there's no houses. There's no houses. We're lucky to already be in a council house and already be on reduced rent in a council house, because if we was in a private rent now, paying whatever through nose, or we was being evicted from a private rent because the landlord wanted to sell it or whatever, we'd be buggered. So even though sometimes I really want to move, because even though the court case is over, she's still obsessed with me and she's still spreading lies about me and trying to get into my Patreon and all this stuff. And sometimes I think, well, she's nothing. We're fine here. We do need a bigger house, but we are fine here and we can manage until that happens. But like I say, I'm glad I'm not absolutely desperate anymore, because I'm not expecting it to happen, because there's no houses. There's no houses. And we are really blessed with a garden. So we've gone from that to me planting a few things. My major sunflower this year that had 17 heads on it, I'm calling that a win. And my little fuchsia bush, still alive, calling that a win. Strawberries were still fabulous. My onions were an absolute disaster. They just seemed to disappear, like the whole bulb just disappeared. Peas were a disaster, but I planted some late ones and we managed to get some. I don't know why I bother with them raspberries, you know. Every year I do what you're meant to do, trim them down, I always get like 2 or 3 raspberries. 2 pears on Beanie's pear tree for the first time, even though we didn't eat either of them, because one, I didn't realise till Maria told me that if you pull it off too soon it'll ripen in the arse. So that went to waste, and then one fell off and the chickens ate it, so that went to waste. Pudge bought, my oldest Pudge, Tech Man, he bought me a pear tree for Mother's Day, if you remember, that's at the top of the garden. But other than that, we've not really done much, but we have enjoyed the garden, because we had Pinky's birthday out there, camping out there, the pool, the chickens, although sadly we've lost one of our chickens. So I don't know what my plans are going to be for next year yet. I'm not going to, I think if we're still here next March when I start gardening, in one way, I'm not going to live as if we might be moving, because we're probably not going to move. And if the house does come up and I have to leave all the stuff and growing, so be it. So I'm going to put more effort in next year. However, next March I'll be 8 months pregnant. So next April I'll be 9 months pregnant. So it'll be, I can get done what I can get done. That, like, you know, God willing, this pregnancy's fine, it progresses and everything. So we'll see. I've got a teenager looking at me, so I'm going to go. But I hope you enjoyed this month's gardening collab. And if you're only here for the gardening collab, hopefully we'll see you next March if Maria's willing to do it with me again, because I've been a tit this year.